We want to learn about biomedical engineering. What is biomedical engineering? Where can this training be found? And to be able to answer that question, we want to use an example of a ventilator. What is a ventilator? A ventilator is a machine that mimics human breathing. If you visit a hospital facility or a medical facility, clinic, you may come across a ventilator. If you yourself or your relative who you have taken to hospital needs to be assisted in breathing, the machine that helps with this is what is known as a ventilator. So a ventilator is a machine that mimics breathing, human breathing action. So let's look at a ventilator and then hold the discussion. Remember, this is education without borders, and we want to learn basics of everything so that we are knowledgeable. We believe in this channel that knowledge is not a monopoly of any one people or one class or anyone. If it can be assessed in the basic form, especially if the principles can be understood, we will be better people. This is what education without borders is all about. Let's look at a ventilator. So as you have seen from that demonstration, you find a ventilator in maybe a theater or even a ward, an inpatient facility, because that is where a human being who requires assistance in their breathing would be likely to be found. And if you are able to see all those parts, if you look at all those, it has different parts. It has monitors, it has pipes. It is a system. It's a system, and that system is designed by biomedical engineers. So biomedical engineering then is that field which is meant to come up with the systems that support human activity in medical facilities, or the machines or equipment that mimic those human activities, different human activities. There are also people who are behind the scenes, technicians. There's a whole group of personnel who maintain that equipment. They are very highly trained, very specialized, and they are the biomedical engineers. So that's where you are likely to find the ventilator, and it is likely to be operated by a biomedical engineer and maintained by the same. So we may not be able to answer all the questions that have come to our minds in this lesson, but it's important to keep researching, keep opening your mind. Ask yourself, what are the principles of operation of a ventilator? That will be able now to help you connect with the human biological processes. And then we are able to also know which other machines need to operate hand in hand with a ventilator. So there's a whole range of equipment or knowledge behind the scenes. So when you visit the medical facility or a hospital next time, look out for a ventilator. And in this channel, we shall try to educate ourselves in areas that affect us on a day-to-day basis. Any of us can go to a hospital, Any of us can take a relative to a hospital. Any of us is a candidate for a ventilator, and therefore we need to appreciate what is it, who operates, who maintains, and we need to appreciate the immense work that is done by both medical personnel and biomedical engineers to make the systems work and then help the patient to recover. Keep watching. This is the channel that educates without borders. In this season, we are looking at biomedical engineering equipment.